My name is Andrew Frezza. I am the co-owner of CrossFit Palm Beach in Jupiter, Florida. So we started CrossFit Palm Beach back in December of 2012. My brother and I ended up opening the gym, but at the time, in 2011, I was actually in London. I was kind of in this turning point in my life where I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for the next couple decades of my life. The question that I kept asking myself is, what are the things that I'm passionate about? What are the things that I love doing? And the thing that kept coming up was fitness and athletics. And I realized that CrossFit was what I wanted to be doing. I realized that I wanted to be a coach. I wanted to try to help people improve their lives, and decided that when I got back to the US, that's what I was going to commit to fully. The thing that I love most about our team and our members is the support. I love that from a business perspective, we have a team of employees and coaches that are on board with making this one of the best gyms in the country. From a member's perspective, we have people that are supportive and welcoming to every different walk of life, every different person that shows up in this door. It's really cool because, as we've grown and we're now at 450 members, I can care about the relationships that we're building, but I can't have a strong one-on-one relationship with everybody that comes through the gym. It's so nice to have essentially an army of members that are welcoming people in and making them feel like a part of the family from the second they walk through those doors. They do a lot of the marketing and the retention for us. I remember the first conversation that we had with our original coach before working with Gymwright. He said, you have this goal to get to 500 members, but all your systems and processes are essentially busting at the seams with the 300 to 350 members that we had at the time. And it was really a wake-up call for us. And over the last 6 months, our gym has exploded in growth. There was a gym right down the road that shut down, and a lot of those members came over here. And if it wasn't for the platform and the website, but also the way of thinking that allows us to hire a front desk staff and to have a in-class experience that was up to par each day, we wouldn't have kept any of those members. We wouldn't have been able to just simply sign up that many people for membership. So we were able to add over 100 members into our Beach Fit program in just a few months. And a lot of that was because we took it from a systems point of view instead of trying to handle each situation on a one-on-one basis. We never really had a great process for when someone come in, sign up for a free intro or walk in the doors, or however we would find out about this person being a prospect. We never really knew what to do with them from there. Or we had a good first interaction, but if the next step didn't go perfect, meaning they didn't attend an intro and immediately sign up, then we would usually lose track of that person. So we're getting a lot of second, third, fourth, and fifth touches with people that we typically would have given up on in the past that are now signing up for memberships a couple weeks down the road, a month down the road, a couple months down the road. And it's allowed us to kind of build a more consistent book of business and more consistent sales and members. So the biggest objection for us not signing up for the platform originally was the price. And I don't remember what the tipping point was for signing up exactly, but what really convinced us once we did sign up was the value of the coaching. And I think we were undervaluing that at first, but as a business owner, you really can't undervalue what it's like to have someone who's not only been in your shoes and been successful beyond what you have till this day, but also who's working with other gyms who are troubleshooting the same problems as you are. And that's the thing that we overlooked with the coach, is that they're not only working with our situation, they're working with dozens of other situations. I mean, it's amazing how many better business decisions we've made through having the coaching. My job as a business owner and all the different hats that I wear in the gym is much easier. The biggest one is that I don't feel like I have quite as many roles within the gym. So I used to feel like the lead side of thing, we were really dropping the ball, and that I wanted to invest more time in it. I wanted to help train someone to do a better job with it, but I didn't really know the best way to do that. And every time we would put something in place, it was like we would take one step forward and then two steps back. In the past, I could define a process and another person would do it 80 to 90% of the way of how I wanted it done. Now, because of the capabilities of the platform and the team at the help desk of Gymwright, we're actually, the person who's on leads and sales, they can do a better job than I ever could on my own. I would say the biggest lesson that I've learned is that your daily actions really have to match up with the goals that you set forth. And you have to constantly revisit why you're doing what you're doing and set goals based on that, and then set actions based on that. I think of CrossFit Palm Beach as like, if I were to retire and create my dream business that I want to spend every day at, this is the place I want to be at. So that why and that guiding force, I kind of have to keep that top of mind whenever we're setting goals or whenever setting daily actions, because it always has to be directed towards that. That's been our guiding light, is to create a product that we would love first and foremost. And because we care so much about doing that, that really then allows us to care about the members' experience and be able to create that for them. This business of yours, the reason we open a business is to create this space in the world that is our ideal space. So you have the freedom to create the rules, you have the freedom to define who you want to work with, who you want on your team, and own that, and create the gym that you want to be a part of, and you won't have to work a day in your life if you do that.